Pay an unvaxxed tax. Joining Morning Rush is Reza Dabir, who is a professor from the Institute of Health Policy, Management, and Evaluation at the University of Toronto. Thanks for joining us. So this is a pretty bold proposal. What has the reaction been to the news? I assume we have it kind of running the gamut.
What?
My neighbor Rosie she said that she was overwhelmed and she... Professionally, I'm very organized.
Okay. It was the living room, the kitchen, but the private space is disorganized.
Are you really ready to do something different?
I'm super ready to do something different.
All right, well, can I invite Matt and Trish to look around while we have a little chit chat with Mark?
Sure.
Feel and look, and what would you...
Dad, I'm good bonding this winter. You know, inside or outside, it doesn't matter. The baby's got the rhythm. Sorry, right on the beat.
Little white Jimmy G, can we go back to the kid that took the face plant in the snow? Can we re-rack that? I could watch that.
Yeah. Oh.
Money, we got money. I pay my taxes, and I want my taxes to go to helping my fellow Americans to get better, so they can take care of their babies, so I don't get sick. It's all a circle.
Yeah, and they actually say that that was the reason for changing the rules from 10 days to 5 days, is we needed people to get back to work. But
do you know
how
that they have healthcare workers that are going to work and they're asymptomatic? If they're asymptomatic, where
they don't have to
still sick, your body still needs time to heal.
Yeah.
This is a virus that catches, that's why it's got the little suction cup, because it catches all the different things. Your body needs time to heal and rest.
And more than 5 days. Let's go there for a second, please.
But we really need to start taking care of each other. So we need to start writing our senators. We need to write the Biden administration. We need to write these employers, because they need to start putting policies in place to help people that's getting sick. Nobody should have to go to work sick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And as a child,
I pay too much in taxes,
feeling so embarrassed that your family maybe doesn't have health insurance, and maybe you can't go to the doctor to get a notice. Now that becomes obvious and possibly embarrassing for that child in school.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Important are reviews for you ladies, like when it comes to trying a new restaurant or buying something online. Do you look at the reviews?
I never do.
I just started
never do.
I just started to. Like before, we had Yelp and Google and all that stuff.
Right.
It was A, B, or F, right, on a restaurant. That's how you sort of gauge.
That's it.
But now, if I want to go see a play, if I want to go see a movie, I don't care about the reviews, because this is something I want to see.
Yeah.
And I want to experience it for myself. And I feel sometimes reviews spoil it, like if it's a movie, right?
Yeah.
But now that I do check reviews, like if I'm buying a sofa online, and I will read the reviews, is it soft, is it plush, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm spending a lot of money, that's when I'll look at reviews.
It depends on the money.
Right.
How much money I'm spending. I'm looking at them reviews.
Yeah.
If I'm going to a certain place, like a hotel, definitely look at the reviews.
This is an uphill fight that they're taking right now.
National correspondent Stephanie Liebergen reporting live in the nation's capital for us. Thanks.
Are in high demand. Now the Army is taking a big step to attract those new recruits. That story's coming up next.
And inflation. Not up on Morning Rush. We'll have a look at the latest numbers from the government and what they mean.
Have to do is put these a few at a time in the batter. We've got the oil heating up on the stove, and you want that oil at least at 375 degrees. And you want to coat these florets in the batter. Okay? Get them coated and fry them. And then you want to drain them on some paper towel. And then I like to just serve them with lots of coarse salt to get that little crunch as well. So let me put a couple more in there just to get those coated. And now we can take this over and get them going.
Devise expansion of the accords to include countries that currently don't have diplomatic relations with Israel. In the announcement, Senator Lankford cited the New Testament book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 9, where Jesus said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God."
Or the angels can discern if something is bad. And then in Daniel chapter 9, verse 22 in the NIV, he instructed me and said to me, "Daniel, I have now come to give you insight and understanding. This is an angel talking to Daniel. And the angel says, I've come to give you insight and to give you understanding. So angels are wise and intelligent, and angels can give insight, and angels can give understanding. And
I saw all that in detail. You are literally, it's what I call clean fuel. It's like having a hybrid car where you can shift to burning gas or electricity, battery operated power, see. It's clean fuel. When you burn fat, it's clean fuel. And so when you do that, literally, you can go for hours without being hungry. And people say, how do you do it? You can go for 6 to 8 hours without eating. So you can literally start practicing intermittent fasting. And when you do that, literally, you're able to go all day. Some people just eat 1 or 2 meals a day, and they're able to burn the fat right off. And they have lots of energy to spend, because with fat, you've got tens of thousands of calories of fat stored in your body. So your body starts to burn that, and your body's burning the fat that you're taking in, your healthy, clean fuel fat. So you're burning olive oil, you're burning avocado oil, seeds and nuts and other nut oils.
Sign up for a 6-year enlistment and a specialized job. Using the vaccine. That guidance comes later this month. Back to you, Dave.
How is this type of bonus from the military?
Dave, actually, it's quite normal, but specifically for the Army, this is the first time they've offered such a large amount. The highest they've ever offered was $40,000. It's now $50,000. But what I would like to point out is the fact that we don't know how many bonuses are being offered. But what we do know is that in the fiscal year that ended last September, the Army spent more than $230 million on bonuses, with more recruits receiving an average and $14,000. I like to say, cha-ching.
Absolutely.
Back to you, Dave.
Great this morning. Thank you.
Thanks.
Morning Rush, we get another look at how inflation is impacting the U.S. economy, this time from the producers. After the break, we'll have numbers for you. And oyster farmers are getting creative with how they're trying to build back their industry that was nearly wiped out.
Dipped it in that batter to coat it, and then fried it in a little bit of seed oil. You want to serve that with coarse salt over the top. And here is a really great idea for cauliflower. This has taken the world by storm, and that is
flying through the sky. This is evidence that angels may have the ability to fly, and if there are groups of them, in you know, like you got a group of seraphims, you got some cherubims, and I think you have some angels that look like men. Okay.
Yeah, it's true. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm encouraged by seeing how people are coming together to help each other during times like these.
Kind of like how Shriners Hospitals for Children is there for us. Imagine if I couldn't get my surgery. Who knows what would have happened?
Same for me. I know my Shriners Hospitals family will continue to take care of kids like us who need them most.
The idea? Yeah? Oh, boy, it's going to be wonderful. All right, hit the switch.
And open your minds to the extraterrestrial.
Agent Mulder believes we are not alone.
It's hard to believe in something when you can't understand it.
This is dangerous.
Wonder why Jan would have this stuff on her desk. Grocer stands fast, Lockwood Mall stalled by Martinez Grocer. Martinez?
He died of an allergic reaction about 6 months ago.
Well, 6 months ago. Why would Jan have this stuff on her desk now?
Probably the lawsuit. Martinez's daughter is suing the trauma center for malpractice.
And honey, and just run. And when you get to the tree over there, turn around and stick your hand out and feed the bear. And I, of course, wanting to please everyone, was like, okay. And I turn around and I put my hand out and the bear's not slowing down. And he's not coming for my hand. And he grabs me by the leg and he pulls me through the forest. And my mother happens to be visiting set, so she's screaming. And then finally the bear wrangler starts just throwing rocks at the bear to get it off me. And it finally gets pissed off and turns around and goes after him. And I go up a rock.
What? I'm not so sorry with the item. What happens? It's 2:17. It's all too good. It's too good.
All right, finally, as we head into the NFL playoffs, everybody's favorite time of the year when brands start to break out the best commercials leading up to the Super Bowl. This morning, we've got a special sneak peek at Frito-Lay and PepsiCo Beverages joint campaign. They're calling it The Road to Super Bowl. The new ad features NFL legends Peyton and Eli Manning, also Jerome the Bus Bettis, Victor Cruz, and Terry Bradshaw. Here you go.
Peyton, Eli, road trip to the Super Bowl.
Hard pass. Playoffs are on. You're paying for that door, by the way.
How much longer?
Bus, are we there yet?
No.
Hey, Bus, we gotta pull over for some more chips and drinks.
Oh, you got it.
Hey guys, got room for one more? Got Doritos? Got Mountain Dew.
We got one seat left, and it's special just for you.